Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a very special guest, this little dino, and today I kind of wanted to take you guys around for a tutorial slash behind the scenes on how I shoot content in my studio, but we are doing something Halloween themed. So we're gonna make the space more spooky, scary. We're gonna really step up all the lights a notch. I ordered some new candles, some new lights, some new decor, and I'm gonna unbox it for you, and then we're gonna kind of play around with the lights and just show you how I film videos and different short form videos, and just kind of like, I don't know, how anybody can do this. I have no background in camera gear, in studio lighting, but with ChatGPT, Google, and a great assistant, you can definitely do this at home, so you can really, spice up your content if you are a creator. And if you're not, and you just want to shoot some good videos or, some family portraits, this is for you. So we are gonna start with the basics of the two big studio lights that I kind of use for everything. They're super important to have because they bring in a lot of light, which you need if you're filming inside and you don't always have natural light. These are awesome. They have multiple colors that you can change the lights to, so that's why it's gonna be a lot of fun, because we're gonna play around with those colors and you're gonna get to see how they work. They are newer lights from Amazon and they're not that expensive either. Totally worth it, great brand. And what I love about these lights is you can literally control them from your phone, which is so awesome that you can literally just take your phone and you can play around with all of the colors, and you can make one light purple, the other one pink, whatever. It is so cool. So after I'm gonna show you guys that, we're gonna unbox the new lights that I got, and also these candles, which are not with a actual fire, which is awesome because you don't want to set your house on fire, and they're, lifelong with just some batteries. And then I'm going to get into a costume or two for you, and we're literally going to film some videos together. So first things first, let's check out the studio lights. So now that I turned the studio lights on, which is really easy, guys, all you have to do is just press the power button. Anybody can do that. In the app is just the newer studio app, and you have like the option to select the light sources. So if you want something like a light bulb, or you want something that's a studio light, it will change the warmth and the intensity, I guess. And then you can also do something which I think is really cool. There's an option here. Here you have on the app, you can literally put the camera up on a color. So I'm gonna do it on Gresham's costume, and then it will match the studio light to the color that you have on your phone. So here I selected green to match his costume, and then you can see that the light has already changed to green. So that is such a cool feature. And then we have the FX feature. So if we want to make it like a paparazzi, or you want to make it like a lightning bolt, you can also do the fiesta mode. So it's like almost a strobe light. There's a bunch of really cool different options here. Some of these I haven't even used, and you can do some really cool Halloween effects. So I just bought a scream mask, and I feel like this will be a really cool flashing light to do for a scream mask transition. So those are the big studio lights that I have, which are great for all occasions, but today we are doing Halloween themed. And then let's look at the other items that I have. And these are also some super cool candles I got on Amazon. So these are outdoor flameless candles. Obviously I'm using them for indoors, but they are awesome because they're just these little plastic ones. And so obviously you don't have to worry about catching anything on fire. You just need some AA batteries. So I already put some together. Pretty cool. I think it's definitely gonna give off a spooky vibe for some of the witch costumes I got, and this clown costume. I also got some Halloween decorations that I'm gonna put up in the background as well. Look at my Halloween nails, by the way. So with this simple remote, we can change, obviously, on, and then you have timers, so you can do 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and then you have different modes. So this is candle, where you see they're flickering, or you just have light and they're just static. And then you can change the brightness, You can dim them. So it's a really cool effect to have. And when I do the videos, I think I'm gonna put them up on a desk. We can add some spider webs. We can add some pumpkins. We can really make it look festive and scary. So those are great. And they're also super cheap. I think I paid like 20 bucks or maybe 15 for them. And I like that they're long-term, so you can reuse them and you don't have to make a mess. And then let's get to the new lights that I just bought, and I have no idea how to set up. So we're gonna do that together. So these are gonna be cool to add they're like standing floor lamps, so they're LED, and they're also controlled with an app. I just got one for now because I kind of wanted to test how it looks before I got more. But I think that when you do some certain transition videos, you can place them on the floor and it's just an added effect, especially if you want more colors in the back. This is like, I need a manual for this because I have no idea how these are gonna be set up. So here we have different modes. We can change it so it plays around with the colors. You have green, red, blue, and then you have like regular. So there's a lot of different settings here. This is great to play around with. I definitely think I'm gonna get another one because I think it would be cool to have 2 backlights coming in and then you can change the colors. But for now, other than the hassle of setting it up, I'm very happy with this purchase. It also was not very expensive and I got it on Amazon. And then the last light that we're gonna play with besides the classic ring light is this cute little thin wire that we're just gonna like put around on the floor. I would probably suggest buying a few more of these just because they're not that thick and they're not that long, and you can get like different colors as well, but this is what we have for today. I'm really excited to play around with this for today's video. Obviously, this is my first time setting everything up, so I'm excited to see what the final outcome is gonna be. And I have so many costumes that I got this year that are gonna be really nice with all these effects. I feel like it's a great way to, you know, make your videos look more professional. Wow, look at that. Ooh. So I think I'm gonna buy more of these because this is just one color. Oh, there's a strobe effect. Those are all the lights that I got. And then last but not least, we have the classic newer ring light that is not with colors. I usually use that to brighten up my face because if I have dark lights and all the bright lights from the back, it's nice to have the newer ring light from the front so you can still see the face and the costume, and then have the backlighting be the cool, fun colors. And now that I've showed you all the items that we have, I'm going to change into a costume for you guys, and we're gonna show you how we're going to set up the lights and film a video. I had my assistant lay out a bunch of different costume ideas, and usually what I do for inspiration is I'll scroll through other girls' videos and I'll get ideas. I will find sounds that I like or just, you know, get creative with it. And what I decided that I wanted to do, because I think that'll really look cool with the lights, is we're going to start with a like princess look. So we're gonna do an all white vibe, which will be nice for the contrast of the lights. And then to change from the white, we're gonna transition into a super sexy and more evil and spooky outfit, which will be all black. And I think I'm gonna use the scream mask so we can play around with the strobe lights. So I'm gonna get into the first outfit and then we're gonna test the lights. Voila! That is how we do a very spooky transition reel using all of the lights. Adding some lights really makes a difference, and honestly, on Amazon, they weren't that expensive, a couple $100. It is worth it. You can see that we did some different effects, and then adding the fun little side touches is always a good way to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's little spooky Halloween studio lighting video. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, make sure you subscribe to my OFTV channel, and you can see all the other kind of content. I have lots of Halloween content coming out and so many costumes, but the Scream one was a lot of fun. I love scary movies. You guys should tell me your favorite scary movies because I really need some good ones to watch. And if you didn't learn a thing or two, well then I guess you have to let me know what I could do differently and how I should spice up or spook up my studio. So happy Halloween, guys, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.